peace, and frequencies. Thank you guys for tuning in. So I have my Malabees with me today. I just felt the need to use them today, and right now I'm cleansing my mat, cleansing my space, setting the tone, and just, getting into my zone. I have my towel with me. I have some sage that I'm lighting at the moment. Have my candles. Okay, let's get on our mats and get into a meditation practice. We're going to do about 5 minutes, so get comfortable, get into a seated position, whether that's a block or pillow. You see right next to me is my son's blanket. If you have a bolster, that is awesome. But get into meditation. Begin to shut your eyes down. Coming into your breath. Fill up every lung in your body. Hold it for a second. And then release all of your breath out slowly, slowly. And continue that pattern. Find your center. Another thing that helps me out is to count my inhales, my pauses in between. So when I'm holding it in, and then my slow exhales. So on your next inhale, I want you to hold your breath in for 5 seconds. Hold for 3 seconds and release for 6 seconds. And continue on with that until you feel the need to breathe at your normal pace. Or maybe you want to breathe deeper. Whatever your body needs, give your body that need in the moment. Just be intuitive. Feel. Awaken all of your senses. Deep inhales. Check in with your body. Maybe you start to rock back and forth, side to side. Just allow your body to be in its natural flow. slowly begin to come back into your body. Take a deep breath and focus all of your energy on your third eye. I want you to drop an intention for this practice. What do I want to get out of this practice? What do I want to focus on? Okay, let's get into tabletop. So get on your hands and your knees, and then slowly come down into child's pose. Bring the back of your feet together. Slowly press your hips into your heels. Walk your hands out and breathe. Now, I mentioned my mala beads in the beginning of this video, and what I'm going to be doing is just going through my 108 beads and speaking my affirmations. So if you would like to join me, you can keep playing the video, or if you want to get straight to the practice, you can just fast forward till about 3 minutes or so and get straight into child's pose. Okay, if you're still with me. I am worthy. 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 I am powerful. 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 I am victorious. 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 I am a warrior. I am a goddess. I awaken my goddess flow. Okay, let's begin to rise back up on tabletop. Bring your hands shoulder width apart, your knees hip width apart, and begin to get a feel of your space. Get a feel of your energy and the energy around you. Flow through your breaths and begin to take a few cat-cows. Breathing in for cow and exhaling, curving your back like a cat. Another deep inhale, curving your spine, and exhale, curving everything in. Making sure you keep your core aligned and tight. I also like to swing or sway side to side, not too fast, doesn't have to be too slow. Whatever feels good to you in this moment. I like to take a few circles and alternating sides, ensuring that I have balance throughout my body and just awakening my flow. To be honest, I love to move my body. I love to dance. So do whatever feels good. But let's cuff the back feet and come up off of your knees about 2 to 3 inches above, sucking your core in, engaging your abs. Down dog. Come into position that is comfortable, whether that's bringing your arms out or walking your feet back. Get comfortable, get adjusted, do what feels good. Deep inhale, exhale, sink your stomach. With each inhale and exhale, you want to sink in just a little bit more, but not overdoing it. Get a good stretch here. And let's come back down to tabletop. Alignment is very important. Let's bring our right hand out and kick our left leg back. Reach out as far as you can. Keep your hips squared. Toes should be pointing towards the mat. And release. We're going to switch sides. Bring your left hand forward and your right leg back. Again, staying in alignment. Deep inhales, engaging our core. And release. Take a break. Come into child's pose if you need a break. If you're good, you can get right back into the position where we're kicking our right hand out and our left leg back. If you're in child's pose, come back up to tabletop and we're going to kick out. Reach your hands out, kick your legs back. This time we're going to crunch. So we're going to bring our elbow into our knees and then kick back out. Again, crunch and release. One more time, crunch in, stretch back out. Deep inhale, release, shake it out. Next, switch sides. Left hand goes out, right leg kicks back. Stay here and breathe. And we're going to crunch, elbow to knee. Let's stretch out. Crunch again. In, stretch out. Deep inhale, hold it together. Crunch one last time. In, exhale, stretch, release, shake it out. Come back on our toes, downward facing dog. Deep inhale, in, release. Take another deep inhale. Look at your hands, bend your knees, step your feet to meet your hands, come up to halfway lift. Exhale, fold, bend your knees, rise up to mountain pose, stretch for the stars. Take a deep breath, lean back slightly if you like. We're going to bring our hands to prayer position and slowly begin to bring your hands to your heart. Take a deep breath. This is another great place to come back into our bodies. It's a great place to check in with our bodies. How are we feeling? Scan from head to toe or from your feet to your head. Quiet the mind and let all that shit go. Okay, now we're going to get into our Vinyasa flow. Let's inhale for high mountain. Exhale, come down to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to high plank. Lower down to low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And that's Sun A. We're going to pick up the speed just a little bit, just so we get through the flow to warm up our bodies. Take a deep inhale here. Look at your hands, bend your knees, step up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise up, mountain pose. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, high push-up, low push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep inhale. In, exhale. Halfway lift. In, fold. Mountain pose. Lean back if you like. And bring your hands back to your heart. Stay here and breathe. Deep inhale. And exhale, let's sink into chair pose. Make sure your feet are close together. Bring your hands to your heart. And let's lift up on our toes. Come down as far as you need or as far as you can. Lower down on your heels to your butt. Kick back, get comfortable. We're going in for a fold. So let's bring our hands to our toes. In, exhale, release. And stretch as far as you can. You can give your foot a massage. You can give your ankles a massage, your legs, your thighs. Now let's bring our feet together, almost like butterfly, but we're going to lay on our backs. This is a great hip opener. Bring your hands to your heart, one hand to your heart and the other hand on your belly, your lower belly, or your sacral. Take deep inhales here. and exhales. Come into your body. Hug your body. Sink into the ground. Slowly begin to come back into your body. Breathing normal. Bringing your legs up to a seated position. And now we're going to bring our feet up against the wall. So you take your blanket or whatever prop you have to help you relax or elevate your hips if needed. I'm just getting comfortable and trying to scooch myself up against the wall as much as I can. Okay, and when you get comfortable, again, you can bring your hands to your heart and your other hand on your sacrum. And begin to take deep breaths. Allowing your body to relax and just sink into Mother Earth. You can stretch your hands out if you like. Whatever makes you comfortable. We're going to be here for a few minutes. If you feel any tingling in your feet or your legs, that's perfectly fine. Just make sure you are continuing to take deep inhales to keep you in the present moment. It means that your body is detoxing. If it gets unbearable, you can, of course, move your ankles around slowly, stretch your feet, but ultimately just make sure you stay hydrated before and after your practices. This is Yin Yoga, so we are taking our time in the rest of these poses that we're going to do. And I'm actually going to get ready to do some abs. So you can either stay in this position or join me for some abs. But remember, ultimately, the point is to deep breathe. So here we go. Let's begin. Abs. Count 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Stretch your arms out. Sink your body into the ground. Maybe rotate your ears on both sides, getting a good stretch on your neck. Bring your head to center. Begin to wiggle your toes and walk your feet down the wall. Not as fast as I did, but rotate your hips and come into tabletop. We're going to also address our blanket to the front of our mat. Come into downward dog. We're going to move fast. High plank, low plank, up dog, down dog. Stay here and breathe. Lift your right leg up, bend your knee, open up your hip, and then we're going to slowly bring that right leg into pigeon pose. So right leg into our left hip. Slowly bring your arms down to your blanket. If you would like to take this pose a little deeper, you can bring your head to your mat and bring your arms out like a T shape. You can also bring your arms out in front of you I'm actually going to go into level 3. So if you want a deeper stretch, take your left hand and bring it through your right arm. And then you're going to take your right arm and touch your right toe. And if you cannot reach your toe yet, you can also just place your hand on your hip. And every time you exhale, try to open up your chest a little bit more. This is also a great heart opener. Okay, let's come back up slowly, aligning yourself, coming back into your body. We're gonna eventually do a split here, but I'm going to begin stretching. So come into like a low lunge with your left knee on the mat, and then you're just going to rotate your knee, your front right knee. You're going to bend it and extend. And then once you feel ready, you can go straight into a split. If you are not there yet, that is completely okay. Just keep stretching your leg or come back into pigeon pose. You can also come back and do a bend and a stretch. Okay, now let's all come back through Vinyasa flow. So low plank, up dog, down dog. Come up on your toes. In, exhale, drop your heels, drop your belly. Bring your left leg up. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Take a deep breath. And bring your left leg in to pigeon pose. So your left leg is now on your right hip. Bring your arms down to the mat or your blanket. And just slowly work your way down until your ear is on your mat or until you just reach your hands in front of you with your forehead on the mat. Again, if you want to come into the next level, you can bring your arms out like a T shape, or you can go straight into level 3. So level 3, you basically just take your right hand and bring it through your left and take your left arm and swing it back to meet your left toe. Again, with every exhale, you can open and expand your lungs in your chest just a little bit more. Okay, and then we're going to release and come back up, get into alignment, and yes, we are going back into the splits on the left side now. So let's come into a low lunge and drop your right knee and begin stretching your legs, bending your knee and extending your left leg, prepping yourself to go into a full split. Again, you can stay here, or whenever you feel ready, you can hop right into the split. This is also a great hip openers. Hip openers are very good for releasing. And Like I said earlier, letting go shit. Letting go yesterday, letting go months ago, letting go of whatever trauma that you tend to hold there. And maybe it's in your gut, but you're going to feel it. Your body is going to tell you. And that's the beauty of these poses in building a practice. It's you building a relationship with your body. Okay, let's come back into tabletop. And if you need, you can come back to child pose to get a break in. Or you can just hop right into it and get on your belly. And then we're going to come into a baby cobra. So lift your chest like up dog. Now let's come onto our backs. So readjust. However you need to get there, just get there. And lay flat, almost like Savasana, but not quite there yet. We're going to come right into happy baby. So grab the inside of your foot or the outside of your foot. You can stay here and just breathe and push into your soles of your feet, or you can rock side to side, stretching the lower back in your hips, giving your lower back a massage. You can also massage your feet. If you have not noticed, I love to give my feet massages. I love to give myself massages, period. So do whatever makes you feel good. You can stretch your legs out. Bring your legs back. Get whatever last stretches you need here. Bring your knees to your chest. Give yourself a hug. Thank yourself for going through this practice. Thank yourself for being present. And come back to your intention that you dropped in the beginning of the practice. Bring your knees back. And come into Savasana, resting pose. And stay here for as long as you like. You can pause the video, or you can continue on, or you can be done. But if you can allow your body to come back to itself, to reset, to rejoice, to be in gratitude, and to soak in all that good energy that you just built, all that good yin energy to go with your yang, to settle your yang. Call back all of your energy and reclaim your peace. And remember to flow like water, to flow in your day-to-day life, to let go of all that shit that we tend to hold on to on a day-to-day basis, that we don't need to hold in our minds, in our emotions, or in our bodies. Come back to your state of mind. Come back to your peace. And when you're ready to receive, just drop your hands on the side of you. If you're already there, perfect. If you want to just receive, you can bring your palms down. Stay here and sink and ground your energy. Begin to wiggle your hands and your toes, your wrists and your ankles. You can bring your hands to your heart. Coming back into your breath, back into your body. Deep breathing. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself one last hug. Rock your body from side to side and then land on your favorite side into fetal position. So this is your rebirth, your awakening, the start of something new, the death of the old patterns, the old self, old ways. Whatever you decide to put debt to, release it and let it go. Stay here for as long as you like. Begin to work your way up into a seated position. You can cross your legs however you like. Just get comfortable. Bring your hands to your heart. You can cleanse and call forth your new intention. And breathe. Everything seems to work out when you stop scrambling and allow the sea of opportunities to wash over you and wake you up to your To get into that flow, you need to address your beliefs about abundance and money. The true meaning of your personal currency lies in your skills, your talents, and abilities, and most importantly, your core beliefs. Everything flows from your inner world and is reflected in the outer one. When grateful to serve, you align your prosperity consciousness with a higher consciousness. You can expect miracles. Everything you need will come to you easily and effortlessly. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Being in flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together, a natural pattern of events. Isn't it wonderful when you feel yourself in the flow of life? When events and conditions seem to engage you in a way that is fluid and effortless? Ride the wave of opportunity.